It has been an erratic start, fraught with misunderstanding and now outright confusion. Shipping through the Strait of Hormuz had only just supposedly restarted when the captains on board the 500 or so vessels still stuck there learned Iran had closed it again. In a statement broadcast on Iranian television, the Khatam al-Anbiya Central HQ, Iran's top military command, blamed what it called the continuous and ongoing ceasefire violations by the Zionist regime in southern Lebanon, and what it sees as Washington's failure to rein Israel in. Kanarit, 40 miles from the border. According to Lebanon's Ministry of Health, Israel's pursuit of Hezbollah today killed at least 20. Israel says it was in response to the Iran-backed group firing 50 projectiles overnight. Lake Lucerne, Switzerland, where Iranian and U.S. officials are supposed to be meeting to nail down the detail of a permanent peace deal. The 14-point memorandum of understanding signed on Wednesday, which demanded an end to fighting on all fronts, already under pressure, with the ink barely dry. U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance confirming that envoys Jared Kushner and Steve Witkoff are already in Switzerland ahead of planned talks tomorrow. But he played down speculation earlier today that Iran was about to close the strait, instead concentrating on timelines for demining.
What the MOU contemplates is a 30-day period where we demine the straits, where we open up the traffic there. But no, we're not seeing any evidence that the Iranians are still closing down the Strait of Hormuz. It is going to take some time to clear those mines, though.
Those ships are flowing out of the Hormuz Strait like nobody's ever seen before, actually.
President Trump also spoke earlier to celebrate what many in the world had hoped would be a return to pre-war normality in the Middle East. Though the facts tell a different story, as they so often do. The 50 ships that did make it through the strait today, a fraction of the usual traffic. While Switzerland's providing the neutral setting to try and resolve Trump's war of choice, his extraordinary spat with Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni about a photo he claims she begged for at the G7 last week escalated further.
I don't know why the President of the United States behaves like this towards his allies. It is not the first time. I can only say it is disappointing that he does not show the same determination with the enemies of the West and of the United States, whose leaders he instead treats with far greater indulgence. There is one thing he should remember. Neither I nor Italy ever beg.
After Trump doubled down, Meloni posting on Instagram this afternoon, "My popularity is none of your concern. I suggest you focus on yours." Getting the ships moving again through the Strait of Hormuz, ending a war Trump started, the biggest challenge to his presidency to date.